Hey guys, Long Haul Larry here. It is Sunday, January 10th, 2019. Woo, slippery. You can hear my diesel heater running in the background. That thing's working really good. I actually got home yesterday, and this place is just covered with ice. I'll show you this here. There's like an inch or two of ice just everywhere. But I made it home yesterday, and I'll talk to you guys about what's going on. I got home and everything, and I tell you right now, I'm pretty sore. That trip was awesome, guys. I had a great time. The last video that I put out was pretty much like a update video, and I was just saying, hey, you know, this is kind of cutting into... There's Mama Kitty. She's saying, hey. I was just saying that, you know, hey, this kind of cutting into the fun time and everything else, and I'll catch up on the videos and stuff, but I was just kind of put a hold on things. And that's kind of what I did. The last few videos, and I put out, I think, the 3 days of snowmobile riding and stuff like that. And then I just kind of I was riding all day long, and then I'd come back to the motel and I'd just hang out and edit video and try to put a video out and stuff, and I was kind of missing a lot of things, so I decided just to hold off, and when I got home I was going to put videos out. Well, I got a little boo-boo. The last day I was renting all these different sleds, and I was renting the last one I was renting was a Skidoo Summit, and I was using that one. This is tricky getting up here. And I was renting that one, and when we went snowmobiling all day long, me and my brother, and then we decided we were gonna shut everything down, and I returned to snowmobile, and when I was returning to snowmobile, my brother's gonna come over and pick me up in his truck, and we took off and ran home. Well, I pulled up, and I pulled into the place, and I had a bag with all my camera equipment, my data cards, and all that stuff, and all my cameras and everything, and then I had a GoPro that's on my helmet, and I took all that off when I walked into the place, and put my helmet down, put my gloves in there, had a pair of 509 heated goggles on the helmet, my GoPro, camera bag, all the data cards, put it all on the counter, and I walked out, and we had to do an inspection of the snowmobile, and I was returning it and all that, and my brother showed up. It was a gas station too. He showed up there, and he was trying to air the shocks up on the truck to get everything level, and as I was getting done with the inspection, he yelled at me. He's like, come on over here. He goes, help me. So I ran over there and helped him get it all, the airbags all leveled up and everything for the truck, and I turned around and left all my stuff sitting at the snowmobile rental place. Not good. I took off. I just jumped in the truck and we took off running, and my brother was sleeping, and I was running across South Dakota, and he woke up in the morning, and he woke up and he was like, and I said to him, I said, hey, is my helmet back there? He was like, no, I haven't seen it. And when we stopped and we switched over, and he took over for a little bit, I searched the truck, and I was like, oh, I think I left it all there. So when they opened, I called them, and they're like, yep, we got your helmet, all this stuff sitting here. So I ended up giving them a credit card, and the lady's gonna ship it all out, probably Monday or Tuesday, she's gonna ship it all. So I have none of the data, none of the recordings. I'm gonna shut Big Blue off here. I fired up Big Blue, it's been sitting for a week. It's in the middle of a regen. A regen is with the diesel exhaust fluid. People have asked that. The truck is in the middle of doing a regen, so I'm going to let it finish that. But I fired up Big Blue about a half an hour ago. Wanted to make sure, because it's been sitting here for over, since last Thursday. So I want to make sure, got it fired up and everything and ready to go. But left all that stuff there. called her up, gave her a credit card number, said please ship it all off to me. So hopefully I should get that in like a week or so, and then I can finish putting together some of those snowmobile videos and stuff. I had a blast, guys. I just had a blast. It was, I've never been out there snowmobiling out in the mountains in the west and stuff like that. That's definitely going to be a once a year trip for me that I'm going to be doing. Couple different things though. I need to work out. I really do. That was harsh. I mean, we were up 8,000 to 10,000 feet, climbing up mountains, getting stuck. Oh, it was crazy. I am pretty sore. I am really sore. So I'm gonna need to be doing some workout here, so get my body better in shape so I can do this. But we have made it home. I've contacted the boss and let him know that I am home and ready to go. And he sent me a message this morning. He said he's got a load for me picking up tomorrow at 11 a.m. in De Pere. And I think that's supposed to go to Frederick, Maryland. So that's what's going on. So I decided to get Big Blue running. I got a few different things I got to work on today. I got the heat going on my shop. The Expedition that I fixed up, I put the brakes on before it took off. I got that going. I drove down there was kind of a shake with the truck. The truck's been sitting for like a year. And I'm trying to get it so it's the wind. And when I was down there, it was a pretty good shake, and I crawled. I thought maybe it was a snowmobile trailer, but when I got down there, I crawled underneath it in my brother's shop and looked at it. And drive shaft from the transfer case to the front axle, I can't even think of things right now. The U-joint is shot. So I picked up all U-joints when I came into town yesterday. I picked up all new U-joints. I'm going to pull the truck in the shop and put all new U-joints on it. Probably put a new starter on it. Starter relay. I saw those things were pretty corroded when I was underneath there. So I just picked up new stuff. I'm going to put it in there. I actually did look online at a few different trucks. I was thinking about picking up a new truck. Not a new one, but a truck that I want and I want to rebuild. I'm looking for like an F350 dually with an 8-foot box and a 7.3 liter. And I did find a couple, and I thought about maybe going and looking at a few and just picking up one and forgetting this one, but I think that I'm just gonna wait. And I think I can get a good year out of this. Just put a little tender care into it, get a good year out of this thing, and that'll save me a lot of money. And then maybe the end of summer or something like that, I'll pick up something and start working on something. But everything is good. It's about 10 degrees here. We're supposed to get a couple inches of snow here, I think. Other things going on is I'm gonna work on my snowmobile, my Yamaha. Right before I went, I was gonna take it along. The battery was shot, and I put a battery charger on it, and I fired that up, and I think I put too high a voltage in it. I may have done something to it, a fuse, blown a fuse or something. I did get it to turn over, but it wouldn't pop. I don't know. But I went and bought a new battery for it. It's a pretty cool battery, actually. And I'm going to install that and see if I can get the snowmobile to start. Hopefully I didn't wreck anything with the computer or something. Maybe it's a fuse blown or something. We'll figure it out. I'm probably going to get that running. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that snowmobile. Thinking I might actually just keep it. The problem is it's a mountain sled. It's hard to sell around here. And I have tried to sell it, but people just, they're like, wow, that thing's cool. And then they're like, they think, what am I going to do with it? You know? So I think that I don't know, I'm thinking about just keeping it. I'm actually looking at different snowmobiles to buy. I actually went to the Skidoo dealer yesterday because I drove all those different snowmobiles. And I like the Skidoo Summit a lot. And I went in there and I thought about maybe doing a snow check on a brand new Summit. But I think I'm going to skip that. I started thinking about it and it was like, why do I want to buy a brand new snowmobile? Mainly the reason why you do that is so you have a warranty. And me personally, I'm kind of mechanically, so, you know, if a motor goes out or something else needs to be fixed, I can do all that. So I kind of decided I'm not going to do it. I changed my mind after talking to the dealer. And I think actually my brother, I might buy one of his. He's got a few of them. and he has an RMK, a 16 RMK that I have driven before. It's probably out of all of his snowmobiles, probably the one I like the most. And he's got it for sale. So I was kind of talking to him. I might pick that up from him. And just have that one. It's in great shape. So I don't know. I might pick that one up. I might keep the other one too, just in case I do go back out west, and I'll take it along with me. Because some of those hill climbs, that turbo would have been pretty cool. It would have pulled up some of those big hill climbs. So I am home. I'm going to be back trucking tomorrow. Some of the footage from the trip, it's going to be like a week or so before I get it in the mail. I can't believe I left it in there. I mean, it was like $1,300, $1,500 worth of gear that I left just sitting in there. But the lady says she has it, and I gave her a credit card number, said she's going to ship it out for me. So should be all good there, so I should get that in a while. A couple other things. I know a couple guys, Freddie Bowman and can't think of the other guy's name, with the Johnny Jr. I will try to confirm those emails tonight and get those shipped out before I leave. I just went on vacation, didn't get it done before, and I was just kind of like, I'm on vacation. So I'll get that deal dealt with tonight. Other things going on. Yeah, I know John. I know what happened to John. I saw a thumbnail of his video with his accident and stuff. Yeah, that's John's deal, not mine. I know a lot of people would send me emails and stuff. What do I think about it? That's what John, not me, not with me. So yeah, talk to John if you have questions about those things, about his accident or whatever. I really don't know what's been going on or nothing else. So I'm gonna let you guys go, and I will say thank you for all the birthday wishes on my trip. It was an awesome trip. It really was. I just had a blast, guys. It was so enjoyable. I know a lot of people were saying, you know, do a Yellowstone tour, go to Bozeman for hot springs and stuff like that. That was not in the plans at all. It was just, the plans were to go out there and go off-trail snowmobile in the mountains, and we did it every day. It was just an awesome time. There was lots of different opportunities you could have done, you know, the tours of the Yellowstone and all that. I've been in Yellowstone many a times. I've taken many trips out there when I was younger and seen a lot of stuff. I just went out there for the snowmobiling aspect, off-trail snowmobiling, and I got a lot of it. Now I'm in recovery mode. I'm sore, guys. I really am. My body is sore. It's pretty bad. I need to do some serious workout before I go back out there again. I was dying. I actually did this really funny thing. You know how you see something in a store and you go, who in the world would ever buy something like that? Well, that was me. I was sitting in the lobby. I think it was like the second day, and my key wasn't working for my room, so I was having to get a new key. And I look over and they had this display for this cans, and I'm sitting there looking at it, and I've been up in these mountains, you know, 6 to 8, 9,000 feet, whatever, up in these mountains, getting stock and everything else, and you know, just huffing and puffing. I'm a fat, overweight trucker, you know. Yeah. And I looked over and just huffing and puffing all the time, you know, trying to get these snowmobiles on stock or whatever. And I look over and they had these little aerosol cans of oxygen. And I was like, okay. So I bought a couple. It actually worked. And I had a couple with me, and then there was another guy up there. We were stuck, and he was huffing and puffing like crazy. And he was like, you know, and I grabbed one of these little cans out of my pocket and I threw it to him. I said, hey, try this. And he tried it, and he was like, oh, I didn't even know this existed and all this stuff. And he's like, oh man, I was thinking about hooking like oxygen tanks up and, you know, and having this hose up my helmet and all this. And I just looked at him and I said, yeah, that, or we could just like work out and get in better shape. And we all kind of laughed and stuff. So yeah, I ended up buying cans of air. It was pretty funny. So, well, I'm gonna let you guys go. I got some things I need to get done around here. I need to get into my work clothes so I can get all greasy and stuff, start working on my truck. I'm gonna work on the snowmobile. Oh, there we go. Truck just came out of a regen. I'm gonna shut her down now. Starting to snow here pretty good. But I'm gonna get in my work clothes. And I've been doing this laundry, stuff like that. But I'm gonna get in my work clothes, work on the truck, work on the snowmobile, probably video some of that. And I'll catch you guys later. I hope everyone out there is having themselves a great day, great night as they're watching this here video. And if you are not, so try that over again tomorrow. I'll catch you guys later. See ya.